Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This video will be consisting of Lokpal and Lokyuk. So all you need to know about it. So what's the basic? So the scope of management, malpractice and administration at corruption. So the institution has been created to deal with it and redressal grievances. So what are the three types is ombudsman system, administrative court system, procurator system. So the concept of the inverse demand was first established in Sweden. Remember the country Sweden in the year 1809 with the view that an officer should be appointed by the legislature to handle the complaint of the administrative and judiciary and to curb out these complaints, to solve these complaints. In India, Administrative Reform Commission, which was headed by the Morarji Desai, okay, set up the Lokpal at central level, which is union level, and Lokyuk at state level. This set up working and pattern of the Scandinavian countries, so it's basically focus on the working of the Scandinavian countries, show the Lokpal bill minister and secretary at the center and state level. Lokpal will be appointed in consent of the CJI, the speaker of Lok Sabha and the chairman of Rajya Sabha. We will be discussing these in detail. The features and function of the Lokpal are work as an independent body and impartial. Lokpal investigation carried out in private and their appointment should be non-political. So there will be no political influence in the appointment of the Lokpal. Status should be compared with the higher judicial function. Okay. Lokpal should deal with the act involving injustice, corruption, partiality and favoritism. So whenever these four will be sought to have evoked in any of the matter, then Lokpal worked. Subject to the judicial proceeding and judicial inference. Okay. Also, they will not get benefited from the executive government advantage from the interim government. So they are independent body and they are impartial body. Silent feature of Lokpal and Lokayukt Act. So remember the act. The Lokpal and Lokayukt Act was implemented in the year 2013. Lokpal is for center and Lokayukt is for state. And to have a vigilance anti-corruption body, jurisdiction of Lokpal include Minister for Cabinet, Group A, B, C, D officer at central level. Lokpal consists of chairman and minimum 8 members. And remember that 50% of the member should be judicial commission and 50% member should be background of ST, SC, OBC minorities. Okay. How the Lokpal gets selected? By the committee of Prime Minister, Speaker, Leader of Opposition, Lok Sabha, Chief Justice or sitting Supreme Court Judge nominated by CJI, eminent jurists nominated by the President and other member of the committee. So other member who are member of the selection committee. So what is the moving on to the tenure of the Lokpal. So they have a fixed tenure of 65 years or 5 years whenever is earlier and cannot be subject to reappointment, means they cannot be reappointed. What are the disadvantages of Lokpal and Lokayukt Act 2013? That it cannot act in suo motu against the public servant. Suo motu means on its own. The limitation period which was given filing complaint is 7 years only, not above that. Public servants are given the legal assistance in filing complaint. No emphasis on the complaint apart from substance. Even the Prime Minister office is under the purview of the Lokpal Lokayukt Act but non-transparent. Okay, so the Prime Minister office comes under the purview of the Lokpal but it is subject to some restriction. So what do you mean by Lokayukt? So Lokayukt is for state, I have already tell you, and which was the first state to implement it is Maharashtra and it implemented in the year 1971. Although Odisha raised the question of implementing it first time, but Maharashtra became the first state. And what is the features that the Lokayukt is responsible for the state legislature for advantage of the state legislative assembly. Lokayukt is responsible for the state legislature. Lokayukt can take advantage and aid of the state investigating agency. That state investigating agency can aid Lokayukt and call for the document file of the state government for the departmental inquiry whenever is recommended by the Lokayukt is only taken as advisory note, but is not mandatory on the state government. So it's not compulsory. What are the power and scope of the Lokayukt? In some state, Lokayukt consider allegation of corruption, grievances like Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, but in some state they are only subject to investigating corruption and not grievances. So in state wise the function changes, and in part of jurisdiction, CM post is included in the preview of the Lokayukt, and civil servants are also included. But in most of the state, local bodies, companies, societies are also included in the jurisdiction. What is the structure? State like Rajasthan, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh created Lokayukt as well as Up Lokayukt. So we have one more terminology, Up Lokayukt. But Bihar, UP does not create Up Lokayukt. They only create one body, that is Lokayukt. What is the appointment procedure? Lokayukt and Up Lokayukt appointed by the governor, as Lokpal is appointed by the president, so Lokayukt is appointed by the governor of state which consult high court of the respective state, means the chief justice of the respective high court, leader of opposition of the state. So Lokpal and Lokayukt, you all know that it is for the center level, it is for the state level. Apart from that, the first Lokpal of India is Justice Pinaki Chandra Ghosh, who is retired Supreme Court Judge Pinaki Chand Ghosh, and the selection committee is chaired by Prime Minister. Okay, remember the chairman of the selection committee is Prime Minister, and what are the other member is leader of opposition, the speaker, one jurist, and former attorney general, that is Mukul Rohtagi took part in it. And Lokpal, the first time terminology was being used by Lakshmi Mal Singhvi in 1963. And what does the word Lok means? Lok means of people, and Pal means caretaker. So they act as people caretaker. And the bill was passed in the year 2013. Okay. The membership is one is chairman plus 8 other member. So total 9 member, and the 8 other member will be 50% from the judiciary, and rest 50% were not from the judiciary. Scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, OBC or minorities, applicable to all office. They have the tremendous power with respect to corruption, but the exception is respect of the international relation in security. So the tenure is 5 years and salary is charged from the Consolidated Fund of India. So that you all need to know about it. And thanks for watching this video, thanks for listening it, and kindly make notes because these questions are asked in the exam.